Mr. Biden has faced domestic and international scrutiny for the West's hasty and botched withdrawal of Afghanistan. The president has been condemned further after 2 bombing attacks saw 13 U.S. service members, 2 British nationals and more than 110 Afghans killed outside of Kabul airport. The terror attack, claimed by terrorist group Islamic State Khorasan (ISIS-K), came as Western countries raced to complete a massive evacuation of their citizens and Afghan allies, after the Taliban took Kabul 2 weeks ago. The U.S. military conducted a drone strike yesterday in a retaliatory attack against ISIS-K after Mr. Biden pledged to respond to the blasts with force on Thursday. In the last week, Mr. Biden has faced enormous criticism from all sides of the political spectrum, including during the recall of Parliament last Wednesday. Tory MP Tobias Ellwood lamented the demise of the special relationship between the UK and the US, while Tom Tugendhat, a former British serviceman in Afghanistan, dubbed the withdrawal shameful. Labour's Mr. Bryant was also extremely damning in his criticism of Prime Minister Boris Johnson, and Mr. Biden. He said, "I feel more ashamed than I can remember in any foreign policy debate in my 20 years in this House. It's been the most sudden and catastrophic collapse of a foreign and military policy objective of the United Kingdom since Suez. I'm ashamed that we never said to the United States of America last year, or this year, hang on, stop, think, put in place a proper plan before you go ahead with this. Our silence now has effectively enabled Biden to get away with some of the most shameful comments ever from an American president." However, unearthed accounts show that just 11 months ago Mr. Bryant nominated Mr. Biden for a Nobel Peace Prize, during the final stages of the U.S. presidential election campaign. The Labour MP, who served as deputy leader of the House of Commons from 2008 and 2009, claimed that Mr. Biden deserved to be nominated for his dedication to argument and political debate during a turbulent time in U.S. politics. He added, "When American cities have been in flames and citizen has been pitched against citizen, Joe has been a calming influence to bear. When others have resorted to violent solutions, he has argued that the best force is the force of argument because guns can stop a heart but well-placed words can change many hearts and many hearts can change the world." The nomination came just before Mr. Biden and his Republican rival Donald Trump's chaotic first presidential debate and the Democrats' subsequent election victory where he received more than 81 million votes. Peace Prize nominations can be made by members of government and international courts of law, university chancellors, professors of social sciences, leaders of peace research institutes and institutes of foreign affairs. Last year's winner of the award was the UN World Food Programme, which provides life-saving food assistance to millions globally, despite often in dangerous and hard-to-access conditions. Mr. Biden has received criticism domestically, with a number of Democrats having distanced themselves from the president, who is considered a political liability ahead of next year's congressional elections. "We need answers and accountability regarding the cascading failures that led us to this moment." Another Democratic insider told The Telegraph, "How he got himself into this mess is beyond me, and it's done some serious harm to him.